I am Timothy Haslet, and I'm a painter. Oil paint and acrylic paint combined usually. And it's that combination which makes it interesting. I chose this as my medium. First off, because it's just the great tradition of oil painters. I've been painting oils for 25 years, and to be inspired by different artists in the past and just connect with that, the richness of the color was something that really drew me. And at the same time, the acrylics I love how fast they are and how fast they are to dry. You have the oils, which take a while, but the blending is just perfect. With the acrylics, it's great to be able to have that quick drying time. You have to work fast. You don't second guess yourself, you lay it down. So it's really expressive in that manner. Plus the bright colors I've been using over the last couple of years are so great for color and light fastness. And so it's using the combination of those two, really the best of both worlds. Thinking about the likes and the dislikes, the frustrating things often can lead to the best breakthrough. Limiting the colors in my palette or even time frame, thinking about the acrylics and how fast they dry. And so some of these aspects of the quick drying acrylics really make the process more rewarding and lead to the breakthrough. And then on the same side, the oil paints taking so long to dry can be frustrating sometimes. I have to wait 3 days at the very least with some of these. But at the same time, I can put the oil paintings up on the wall to dry, and that gives me a chance to really step back and look and just stare at it for a while, let it kind of ruminate and see if it needs anything. I'll work up to 10 paintings at a time. And so it helps me get a consistent looking series. So some of those things that could be things to dislike are actually really advantageous. I always do the acrylics the first layer. That sets the tone. With the acrylics and the brightness, things can look more sketchy, and I love that sketchiness, by the way. And so I try to keep some of that in the final painting. But it gets the ball rolling with the painting, and it lets it glow through. Oils you paint over acrylics, not the other way around, because the fast drying nature of the acrylics. When I come in with the oils later on, those are like the finishing touches, and that just refines just the right points. But with mine, like this one, for example, it's all acrylic so far, and I'll be coming through next with some oils. The building is just a value study. That'll be coming through with the kind of burgundy reds of the building itself. And then I'm gonna go through the sky and just get a wonderful blend as it comes up darker up into the sky. But as I bring my black light as I'm painting to see those layers and to make sure that I have enough of the acrylic exposed, and just to see what it will look like in different lighting. Been inspired by a lot of great artists. Looking into history, boy, a lot of maybe what you call blue chip artists, from Van Gogh and Monet, or Cézanne. I was even looking at America Cassatt, the rowboat rowers, and I love the edges that she has on that boat, and I've been doing some more nautical theme too. So that's a real inspiration, how to bring in edges along with concentration of light that the Impressionists had. Another inspiration, I've been delving into color theory and optics, how we see. I've heard it described by the brothers who invented day glow around World War II. They considered the ultraviolet colors that they had actually bringing outside our visual spectrum and bringing them inside. So to me, it's like you have a color palette of all these colors to choose from as a painter, but we've just added to that palette. And it changes, of course, throughout the days. I've painted these. I have collectors who will take pictures of their paintings as it's sitting in their house, and they say, Timothy, it's a new painting 3 or 4 times, depending on the lighting that they have from their house, outside lighting. And with some of these phosphorescents that I've been using, like no lighting at all, and you have an image and a feel to the piece. So that's just brilliant. It keeps me going, just the science behind it all. So being part of Best of the Northwest has been just a really great thing for my career. I was encouraged by a fellow artist who had done it for a number of years, and first off, I thought, maybe I'll try one day, but she was convinced, no, Timothy, your work is quality enough, it would fit well. So being encouraged in that, I went and made the big step, and it's been the best event that I've done. The last 3 years, I've been doing a lot of events. A lot of great people who come to it. I love the venue, how It's so open at this this converted hanger, but you get this great natural light coming in, and you have a great distance too. So I can get a corner booth and people can see my work from a distance, which is so helpful because I think the best art, you see it from a distance, it's compelling enough to want to walk closer. And my work catches some realism from a distance. It has the bright colors pull you in. And then when you get closer, you see all the strokes and the gestures and the movement. And you see something new. So I think the best art you see from a distance, it's great. You go up close and you see something more. Best of the Northwest has been great in that respect. People coming and just a great venue, really easy to work with, staff and volunteers. And they're willing to take a risk on my work too. Some people are like, well, fluorescent colors, I don't know about that. It doesn't quite fit the traditional idea. It's something new. And so doing something new, sometimes it can take some events and people some convincing, or really to say, look, this is behind it. I can talk about optics, I can talk about color theory, and then, okay, now I know what to look for. And this group has welcomed my colors, and it's now become enough of a thing with that support where it's gone really well.